and there was a woman in the window.
I couldn't see her full body.
Wow, I'm still dumbfounded, I gotta be honest.
It looks like he's raising his hand.
We saw a hooded figure.
I don't go in the basement by myself.
Like some person walking by.
He had something pass through him.
Building up, man.
Okay. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay guys, it's about time for us to go investigate again, and last time Shannon picked the spot. I think this time we ought to stay local. Okay. So we've been working with the Dillingham-Lewis House for a few years now, and things seem to be escalating.
Yeah. So I heard there was a shadow figure caught by a neighbor's Ring doorbell, and it had to be on there for 20 seconds. And it was a solid figure, went all the way around the house. Way interesting. Kind of scary, man, if you ask me. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So when we were here in October, we were talking to some of the board members, and one of the ladies said that her husband is even afraid to go into the hotel now, like something that has literally chased him out. And some of them don't even want to go over there anymore. They just feel like a negative presence or something in there that's keeping them away.
Well, if it's this scary as people are claiming, we need to check it out ourselves. I say we head up there.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Sounds good.
Man, I can't believe we're back here.
I know, I'm excited to be here. I remember the first time we came, we were skeptical of this place.
We really were, but it seems like things have really been escalating.
Yeah, they have. You know what? Why don't I go find Ed and we'll review that video the neighbors found.
That sounds good, and I'll take Jenny and we'll talk to the board members about what's been going on in the hotel.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Once known as the traveler's hotspot in the early 1800s, Blue Springs, Missouri was home to many in search of new opportunities. Among those were Morgan and Melvina Dillingham and their son David. Morgan was a prominent businessman, and in 1906, the Dillinghams moved into their newly built home, constructed fully of the town's native limestone. Shortly after Morgan's death in 1925, the home was purchased by Nara Lewis, known for her famous hatchet-swinging raid at a local saloon. Nara would also be the host of lavish parties, including fashion shows held in the gardens outside of her home. Nara passed away just 20 years later, and the Blue Springs Historical Society purchased the home in 1976, operating it as a local museum. Ghostly apparitions of a female seen in the windows of the home, along with a hooded figure in the basement, and the recent capture of a shadow figure walking the length of the property and into the home, have the Historical Society spooked.
We were sitting in the living room. The head lady was sitting on the stairs, and she says, I don't know whether I should tell you all or not. And she looked off to her left, and she described in total this tall lady, exactly what she was wearing, what she looked like, everything like that. We went upstairs a little bit later, and it looked just like Melvina Dillingham.
My first experience, and I must say I was a non-believer before this happened, was when I was watering the ferns on the front porch. I could see a woman waving at me. And she was in a green dress with brown spots on it, and her hair was pulled back, and she was an older lady, and she waved like that, and then she was gone.
I was coming down 15th Street, and I stopped at the stop sign, and I just always look at the house. And there was a woman in the window, and she had white hair, and I could only see like maybe from her shoulders up. And she went across the window.
Well, my first experience was driving down 15th Street towards the museum. And I stopped at the stoplight at 15th and Main and looked towards the house. And in the side window, I saw a lady standing there in the window in a period type dress with a high collar up around the neck. And of course I couldn't see her full body because she was standing in the window area. And so I turned to do a double take, and then there wasn't anybody there anymore.
There were cameras in the basement, and we were watching upstairs, and we saw a hooded figure with a cape. It was just a cape, and it was just the cape and straight down, and it floated. It didn't walk, it just floated across the camera. And then sometime later there was another group that were downstairs or down in the basement, and they saw the same shadow go across the wall. I felt like I didn't want to go to the basement anymore. It felt real.
I know that it walks towards the back end of the basement, and back by the doorway that's there that you can't go out any longer. It has a very creepy feel. I don't go in the basement by myself. I'm okay if I'm down there with other people, but I don't like to go down there by myself, and especially to the back end of the basement.
Last fall, while the activity was ramping up, a neighbor across the street from the house captured this footage from his doorbell camera.
I think I've watched that video probably 20 times. That footage was incredible. It walks, but through the course of the video, it disappears. And you'll see it pick up again through the fence line, and then it's not like a solid figure. So you can see the fence, you can see it through the fence, and then it looks like it's on maybe the other side of the fence for a while, and then it walks down by the side of the house, and it disappears and walks around the front of the building and up, and then you can see it walking inside the building, and it's just a black figure walking by the window.
We've blown it up. We put it on a big TV screen and watched it and stuff. And it looks to be walking on 2 feet when it comes around the hotel. Then it gets down on all fours, and then it gets back up and walks around the house and stuff. But it looks like it's walking through the fence, and it also walks through a handrail on the side of the house. So I don't know what it is.
Sitting next door is the Chicago Alton Hotel. Built in 1878 by J.K. Parr as a hotel for married men traveling on the railroad. It is known as the oldest building to stand in Blue Springs. The hotel cost $1 a night for the stay and a meal. It was later ran as a boarding house, with one tenant of note said to be a mom and son who later went on to murder her abusive partner and then complete suicide a few blocks away, with the story featured on an episode of The Dead Files. The hotel was moved to its current spot in the 1970s and is mainly used as storage for the Historical Society while awaiting renovation. It is said that apparitions of former guests still roam the hotel looking for a poker game, some whiskey, and a lady of the night. Last fall, while visiting, one of the board members' husbands was scared out of the hotel in the middle of the day, never to return.
Last fall, things just wound up, and I think it was because there hadn't been any people here for 2 years because of the pandemic. And we weren't coming in as often, and the public wasn't allowed to come in. So they've had free reign of things, so they still want that.
It's definitely picked up, and the hotel has a different feel to it now. Now it feels a little bit heavier. I have a theory as to possibly why it may be. We had somebody that was filming an episode here. They had been other places, possibly some darker places, and I have a feeling that potentially maybe something followed in here. I don't know that for a fact, but it's had a different vibe after that.
And the hotel, to me, is a very strange place. I don't like the hotel. I feel uncomfortable.
There was a gentleman who was doing photographs, and he is a member, and he was doing some Halloween type pictures, and it was told to us that he felt like he had something pass through him, or like he hit a wall, and he just had this sensation, and he didn't want to be there. And he went and got in his car, and he called his wife and says, "I'm never coming here again." And he has not been back.
Back in September, I was up here and I came in the door and I was here by myself. And when I got to the door, I kind of got this tingly feeling all over my body, and continued to take the stuff out, but I kind of walked a little faster. I thanked whoever was here for letting us be here for a while. And as I said that and I started to walk out the door, there was this feeling of this tingling feeling I felt all over my body, really strong from before. Kind of like your hair, every hair on your body standing on end. And it kind of creeped me out. So I hurriedly closed the door behind me, locked it, and left and got in the car and called Teresa and said I'm really freaked out. This is the first time I've been back since that time. I'd been here a couple times before that, but this is the first time I've been back, and I'm kind of feel like I'm doing it under duress. I don't really want to be here because I don't want that feeling again that I had the last time.
All right, Ed, so you remember that video we got from the neighbor of that shadow figure walking? I'm thinking let's recreate it and see if we can debunk it.
So yeah, the neighbor got this caught on his Ring doorbell. So you've seen the video, I've seen the video. We kind of know how it unfolds.
Right.
So let's see if we can't duplicate it.
Okay. I'll go across the street and film you, and you'll take the path of the shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
And the path of the shadow starts here all the way down, right?
Yes. Yeah. So it starts coming past this pole here. It'll walk down the sidewalk. It cuts through the fence, goes through the bushes. You don't need to go through the bushes. Around the porch and into the house.
Okay. What I'll kind of do is angle off into the grass this way. So it'll mimic that as best as possible. Obviously, whatever this was or whoever this was did not stay on the sidewalk.
They didn't.
They got closer to the house to make that turn possible.
Okay.
So, all right.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
All right. I guess the video is about 20 to 17 seconds long. So here, we'll try a dry run, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Very interesting. Very interesting, I think. For the most part, I mean, their camera is not IR. So it's just how this is. And
that's right, the Ring doorbell would not be IR.
No. So I can see your shadow coming through here. But the shadow we saw was white, almost opaque.
Okay. Not black. This was dark in the video.
Yeah. Yes. And I lose you probably when you hit the house up till the railing there.
Okay.
Or a little further.
So this whole section, I go blank.
Yes.
And then you pick me up here. And around the front.
Slightly. And that's the only time I can see the lightness of your sweatshirt, like the color of the shadow figure.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
So you can see with your backlit, so it's a shadow. We're not gonna see any of the white that we see in the video, the original one. Then I lose you a little bit. I can see a little bit. Kind of lose you here. And you see flashes of you up here on the stairs.
That original video
but you can
is darker and more solid.
Yeah.
The entire way.
And I can't see you at all once you hit the porch. But we could see that shadow figure
all the way.
All the way. On the porch, into the house.
Yeah.
Backlit with these windows.
Isn't it this window?
Yes. All right, what do you say we take this to the team and see what they think about it?
Wow, I'm still dumbfounded. I gotta be honest, I'm still dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We next decide to send Jenny and I into the house to try to debunk the basement shadow figure.
Okay, so we're just kind of walking through, checking stuff out, listening to hear if something happens. Now, I don't think anything really happens on.
They caught a really awesome picture of a shadow, like a figure on the stairs, and they have a picture of it. There was a group of ladies that were sitting in that room, and a picture was taken of the group, and like it looks like there's a female figure on these stairs. And there's that picture. It's right there. It looks like somebody's leaning over the railing, like the bustle and stuff. But I mean, it's a full house.
Well, and somebody's standing there taking a picture.
Yeah, she's taking a picture, but there's nothing to reflect, like, for that to, like, be a reflection off anything or a mirror or, you know.
Looks like smoke. Okay, here's what I'm most curious about is this hooded figure.
In the basement?
In the basement.
Yeah.
Should we start down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, supposedly the hooded figure walks just back and forth on this space back here, is what I heard.
So I wonder oh, she did say they saw it walk this way and disappear into the wall. Now, man, that's tough to try to debunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you mistake a hooded figure walking down and disappearing into the wall?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't even know how to test that. Because they did say it was on a DVR camera.
Yeah.
So why don't we, what if we tried just going dark and
Yeah.
I'll radio to Ed and maybe one of us just walk back that way?
Yeah.
Maybe depending on where the camera was facing, you know, it could have looked like it walked into the wall, but maybe it just kind of was out of frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even if just catching anything like that, it just would be
Yeah,
amazing.
what's moving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Okay, Eddie, we're gonna run a test and check out this cloaked figure. We're gonna turn our lights off down here, and then I'm just gonna kind of walk down this path, and you tell us what it looks like.
Careful.
Okay, gotcha.
There's.
Okay, now it's dark.
It is really dark. Take a minute to get. I don't even know if my eyes will adjust.
Okay. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how was that?
It's super dark.
In the IR, I can see it completely.
I mean,
You know, just looks like some person walking by.
is there any chance from what you're seeing that they could have mistaken a person being down here?
I don't think so. They described this as a floating shadow. You cast a shadow on the wall behind you. But
Oh, so what if somebody was walking? Okay. Okay, what if somebody was walking on the other side of these shelves
Maybe over here.
and cast a shadow back here, and maybe that's what they caught. Let's try that. Jenny's gonna walk around the other side and let's see what that looks like.
All right, I'm gonna try on this side of the shelf, and then I'll try even farther over. So here's on this side of the shelf.
Okay, here she goes.
As soon as I turn this off.
Okay, anything?
I didn't see any shadow being cast or anything like that on the back wall or any movement anywhere else.
We'll have Parker use his IR light on this side come on this side of Jenny and see how that looks.
Do you want me to walk this side or walk the other side? Just right here?
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
So should I just like pan with Jenny?
Okay, here we go.
I just saw a shadow. Was that her? Is that your experiment?
That was the experiment, yeah. You saw a shadow, did it look kind of floaty?
I got a hood.
I don't know if it looked floaty or not, but there's definitely a shadow now cast against that wall.
Okay, does it look like a person with a hood on?
You can't really see the head. I'm seeing torso only.
Her head's cut off at the top.
Head's cut off, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a possible explanation.
Yeah.
Does it, I don't know, does it feel like a potential debunk?
I mean, yes, it could be. But this whole floating thing, no. She remains at the same height, directly across. Not a floating up, down, sideways, nothing. Directly across and is gone pretty quickly.
That's true. So, I mean, potential, it's not exactly what they're describing, but it's similar-ish.
Yeah, I mean, but if everybody was seated, nobody's moving, like, I don't know.
Nobody was down here, according to them. They were all upstairs
Okay.
and watching the cameras. So that's the other piece is, could somebody have been down here?
That they didn't know, but
That
then
they
somebody
didn't
else
know.
they would have had to have set their light up back over there where we were at, though. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you had to have one camera up there catching
Right.
the shadow.
And then one over
something
there
else.
by the furnace.
Yeah,
And that's a lot of, I don't know.
that's pretty chill. I don't know if we can say that's a debunk. That's pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Not feeling satisfied with our debunking, we next send Ed, Jenny, and cameraman Parker into the house to investigate with the spirit box.
Nara, are you in here with us? Are you up here, or are you in the house with us? Do you like having company? It sounds like Spanish, spelled like hola.
Yeah, see? I thought I heard hola earlier. Buenas noches.
Mr. Dillingham, are you up here?
Hey, guys.
Yes.
Got a knock from the recorder downstairs in the house.
Can you tell us how many people are in the house? Who opens the closet doors? Can you tell me what room I'm in? Is there something you'd like us to know?
Do you know one of our names?
Is it all right if we spend the night here? Can we stay the night?
While the team was investigating in the house, we started getting strange noises from the hotel. With all the strange noises happening, we decide to send Ed and Jenny back into the hotel to investigate.
All right, Ed, well, I'm excited. We're going to go check out this hotel. I brought the SLS. I thought maybe we could walk around with this.
I think that's great.
All right, well, there's something right there.
Take a scan of the room.
Right here. Oh, it's catching something right there at the door, like something tall. There's two. Oop, they're gone. That's interesting. You know, last time when we were here in October, this door, it popped open a couple different times, and me and Shannon were here, which is interesting.
Got nothing?
There's right here. I mean, it keeps picking up something right here at the door. It's tall. Now it's.
Now it's gone?
Yeah, it just
Go
keeps
back
picking
at
up. Are you right here at this door? Can you make this door shut?
Can you move? If you pick it up again.
I'm gonna
One of
move
the
that.
things that's pretty interesting, if we pick it up and again, ask it to move. Ask it to move its arm, its leg, something. All right, now it's not there. It's not even mapping it in anymore.
Nope.
Very interesting. That was interesting though. Okay.
was.
Let's follow you through.
All right.
Let me see if I could sit.
Oh, we got a player.
Yep. Oh. You guys need to sit down here and try and play some cards with me.
All right, we're not playing right now. We're gonna come
Okay.
play later. We're gonna come
Okay.
play later. He wants us to do that in a minute.
Yeah. I just want to see if anybody would come and sit with me though.
I think we move a little bit more in here. Let's go up the stairs. Let's see what's going on upstairs.
I may pop my light on for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
do. At least
Okay.
for,
Yeah, just to walk up there safely.
All right, we're gonna come up here and see what's up here. Check out, see if there's any rooms.
I'll wait till Parker gets here, but they said all these mannequins were in one spot up against the side of the wall here. And they came in one morning and they were all tore up like this.
Really?
Yes, and they don't know what happened.
Huh.
So they didn't want us to touch them because they were going to see if they were moved at all or anything like that. But that's what they were saying, that these things
Heard
were...
a noise back there.
Got nothing on SLS.
Mm-mm.
I heard the same noise.
It was straight across.
Yeah.
Just checking and see if there's any available rooms in here.
This room has running water. Look at how old this wallpaper
Yeah,
is.
it's so, I don't know.
Got one. Yeah, go ahead.
You can just talk. We can hear you. We just a minute or so ago heard what sounded like a little girl voice, a little whimper, like.
We heard a bang. Same around the same
Was that in here or was that in the
And
house?
we heard a bang, kind of a big thud up here. I don't know if it was
Right
the
when we
same
came
time or
up.
not.
It was right after that when you guys started walking back to that room to check it out that we heard a little girl voice.
Is there a little girl up here with us? I know their kids sometimes stayed here. Is there somebody up here? Can you come in here with us? Got these really cool toys. Look.
Are you okay? Are you safe? Were you letting us know you're in pain? Or unhappy?
And it would be really fun. And it would be really fun. Be a fun game to play.
You know, last time I was here, I was standing on this step with my back towards this room, and I got my shirt tugged when I was standing right here. It's pretty interesting.
Right in the spot you're in right now.
I was standing on this stair, and I had my back towards this, where you're at, and had my shirt tugged.
Nice.
Yeah. Whoop.
You're a little ways away from it, but it could be you that turned it on. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm stomping on it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
me, but me, that going off was not me. Like, I mean, I'm almost tapping it and touching it. Right before that went off, I said, oh, because it looked like there was an anomaly and like a stick figure on this sink. And that's when I said, oh, and then that's.
See, I think it's you. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not, nothing.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't know.
let's
Can you make it go off again? If somebody's up here, it won't hurt you. Can you make that light go off or make a different color go off? Or how about one of these balls over here? I'm going to pan this room. Oh, make sure.
Nope, that is not you. That's great. Nice. Now we got both lights. That is great.
Can you do that again? Oh, there's a figure right out. There's a figure on my thing right outside this door.
Okay.
Can you raise your hand? Can you see it? Right outside the door.
Yeah, you can kind of see it on camera. Wow, that's crazy.
Can you raise your hand? Or make the light go off again? It looks like he's raising his hand.
Very good. Very good. Can you wave to us?
Whoop, it's gone. Whoop, back.
Can you wave to us? Can you wave? Say hi. I'll say hi.
That's Ed, and I'm Jenny.
Hi.
And Parker.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you wave?
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have picked up on anything. I mean, it's a completely blank wall in front of me.
Very good. That was some good interaction. And,
Yeah.
You know, and to pick it up on 2 different devices. That's really cool.
With the activity in the hotel ramping up, we decided to leave Jenny in there with our haunted doll, Ophelia.
All right, guys. While we were out, we picked up this cool doll, Ophelia. She's chilling here with me. Does anybody want to come down to this parlor area with us and hang out? All right, we got dome lights going off. Well, come on in here. So we have a green dome light. Are you interested in checking out my doll in here? So my dome light's still orange in there. If anybody would like to come downstairs from upstairs, come on down. Do you guys want to come in here and say hi to Ophelia? You can come in here and rock with her. Ophelia, would you like to bring some guys down here? I'm not sure if you were a jilted bride, but you have a beautiful gown on. Can you make something go off, Ophelia? We got
a ball, have something right in front of you. Can you make your chair move? Is there any kids in here? You can come down here and see my doll. I know it's getting kind of late. Are you guys tired of visitors? Miss Parr, Miss Richardson, anybody gonna come down and say anything? Can you tap 5 times? Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. I got 3 taps in a succession and then 2 right after that. So I know that you're here. Can you do something other than tap?
With the night getting late, we decide to try one final experiment of a double Estes session, with Shannon in the hotel alone, me in the house alone, and the rest of the group radioing in their questions from our nerve center outside between the 2 buildings.
Are you a friend of Apex Paranormal?
Get up! Leave!
Who do you want to leave?
Where is Elijah?
Elijah's in the main house.
They're separate.
They're separate. They are separate.
Yes, they are.
Let's keep it that way.
Why do you want to keep them separate?
Why do you want to keep them
Feeling
separate?
footsteps in here.
Hearing those footsteps.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you?
I'm around.
Are you done?
No, we're gonna stay longer and do more investigating. What do you think about that?
Oh.
Similarly.
Wow.
He can't handle it.
Okay.
You okay?
Woo, boy.
He lasted for all of like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
They
good
literally
for
had
him.
the exact same
That's
thing.
never
The same.
happened.
Something came through and said, turn on the light. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm starting to feel very anxious. Okay. Nope. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Nope. Nope. I'm done.
At this point, Shannon and I both start to feel very anxious and intimidated. After a short break, we decide to carry on.
You guys are both right now voting to keep going.
The team is beginning to suspect that an evil entity that has followed Apex around for years is beginning to come through. Incidentally, this is the same entity that Teresa from the Historical Society believes was brought to the hotel earlier this year.
They had been other places, possibly some darker places, and I have a feeling that potentially maybe something followed in here.
And then somebody came through and said, ready.
What are you trying to say to us?
Welcome, scum.
He's touching.
Yeah, he's looking around. But he feels like somebody's right next to him.
Yeah.
I'm getting supercharged static fucking goosebumps
Don't make me
hair
get up.
everywhere right now.
Don't make me get up.
Can we ask who's in the house with Elijah?
Who's in the house with Elijah right now?
I just heard I am 3. I feel
Footsteps in here. I'm feeling the floor.
like I can put you in a trap door.
I feel like I can put you in a trap door.
It's building up, man. I don't.
Building up.
Elijah needs to get out.
No, leave him. He's fine.
It's feeling. It's more and more intense in here.
I'm just
I'm getting a little freaked out.
Who is this? Tell us who you are. Who is this?
You will regret it.
Maddie. Elijah.
We know you know all our names. What's your name?
You know me.
You know me.
Oh, God.
Jenny.
Jenny.
You can't be scared.
We are protected by the white.
We're not scared. We're just tired of you playing games with us.
Don't stop. I'm here.
Who?
It's gonna be fun tonight.
No.
Just relax.
Sure.
It's okay.
Sure. I'm gonna stay here and sleep. What's gonna happen to me? She okay?
No way.
To your question.
Are you saying no way? I shouldn't stay here?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm coming. I
I'm
do.
hearing stuff, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. It's hard to listen.
God, they line up like that.
Do you mean someone harmed?
Yeah. Oh, dude. That was the weirdest voice, and it just said you.
What location did we meet you at first?
Why?
Because I think that you're always around us and following us.
Eddie, you're nice to us.
Is there more than one of you?
He's done.
He's done.
Okay. I'm done. I can't. I don't know what's going on, man. This.
Don't you quit.
Oh.
You sort of move fast, man.
Is there somebody?
I'm ready.
What are you ready
Next.
for?
With things becoming too intense for me, Ed decides to tag in and give it a shot.
Will you tell us who you are now?
Yes.
Give me a name.
This is crazy.
But I'm winning. I've done the job.
1.
What did you win? Because I'm out here now.
And I'm in here.
Yeah, are you scared of Elijah?
He's a punk.
I'm late on this, but it says scare you.
He scared you out.
Did you try to scare me out of the house?
Said Elijah.
Hey, you guys aren't very nice, are you?
No.
Elijah. Hi.
Hi, who are you? And what's your problem with me?
You are an idiot.
Damn.
Elijah.
Yes, I'm here. What can I do for you?
Here. Come here.
Should I go to the house or the hotel?
House. And a laugh.
You is mine.
Getting intense, man. That's good.
With the entity seeming to play games and Ed starting to feel the intensity, we decide to wrap it up and call it a night. The Dillingham-Lewis House and Chicago Alton Hotel are two incredible buildings with a long and storied history. With activity ramping up,
Last fall, things just wound up.
It's definitely picked up, and the hotel has a different feel to it now.
I don't really want to be here.
and suspicions of something dark being unintentionally brought in.
They had been other places, possibly some darker places, and I have a feeling that potentially maybe something followed in here.
I don't like the hotel.
Did we make contact with the entity in question?
Welcome, scum. I just heard I am 3.
We can't say for sure, but we definitely can't wait to get back there and investigate again.
Fantastic.